Hi guys! In this video, we will use linear equations to solve more real-world problems. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the bell button to turn on notifications. Okay, here's our first problem. A factory worker must produce some number of screws in a specified amount of time. If he produces 20 screws each day, he can't finish the job in time and ends up 100 screws behind schedule. If he produces 25 screws a day, then he is 50 screws ahead of schedule when the time is up. So, how many days does he have to complete the project? First, let's have X represent the number of days he has to complete the job. That means if he makes 20 screws per day, he can produce 20x screws. Because he is 100 screws behind schedule at that rate, the total number he should produce is 20x plus 100. If he makes 25 screws a day, he will have 50 screws more than he needs when the time is up. That means the total number he needs to finish on time at that rate is 25x minus 50. We can set them equal to each other, and we get 20x plus 100 equals 25x minus 50. Now we solve the equation. This gives us 100 plus 50 equals 25x minus 20x. This simplifies to 150 equals 5x. Then we divide both sides by 5, and the result is x equals 30. This means the amount of time the worker has to finish the project is 30 days. That's not so hard, is it? Let's try another one. A teacher buys books for her first grade class. If every student gets 3 books, there will be 24 books remaining. If every student gets 4 books, the teacher will be short 26 books. So how many students are there in the class? This problem is similar to the previous one. First, we let X equal the number of students in first grade. If each student gets 3 books and there are still 24 books left, then the total number of books is 3x plus 24. If each student gets 4 books, there will be a shortage of 26 books. So the total number of books in this case is 4x minus 26. And get the equation 3x plus 24 equals 4x minus 26. Then, solving for x, we collect the x terms on one side and the terms with numbers on the other side and get 24 plus 26 equals 4x minus 3x. So the solution is x equals 50. There are 50 students in the first grade. Let's solve one more problem together to make sure you understand this method. A group of students is going boating. If 7 students sit in a boat, there are 5 students without seats. If 8 students sit in a boat, there are 2 empty seats. How many boats and how many students are there? Like the previous problems, if we let X represent the number of boats, then the total number of students is 7x plus 5 or 8x minus 2. Since those expressions equal the same number, we get the equation 7x plus 5 equals 8x minus 2. Again, we solve for x, collecting x terms on one side and the terms with numbers on the other side. The result is 5 plus 2 equals 8x minus 7x. So x equals 7. There are 7 boats. Now, to get the number of students, we plug x into either 7x plus 5 or 8x minus 2. 7 times 7 plus 5 equals 54, and also 8 times 7 minus 2 equals 54. So there are 54 students. That's all for today. Visit us another time to learn about other kinds of equations. If you have questions, please leave your comments below or send an email to question@beatmath.com. We will try to answer your questions in the next video. See you then.